my God, it's you. It's been forever. What was the last time? I think the last time I remember seeing you was, I think when we were making Jurassic World back in, I think, January or something. No, no, was it? I got a request on my Discord server. If you guys aren't a part of that Discord server, you guys should go check it out. Hopefully Nightbot is here and it actually cooperates with me today. Um, but there we go. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Nightbot. Um, this was a request in the Discord, and it was basically just to make a Belgium map, um, using some dinosaurs from like the region, and then add in dinosaurs that can't be missed. So it's gonna be fun. Okay, you need to chill out. Sorry, there's a timer or whatever. Like if more than I think 5 people talk, it starts a timer on that. So Nightbot is just going crazy right now. But yeah, so let's actually let me change the scene real quick. So so far, what we've done is so far so far what we've done is this works. Okay, we made a turtle for our innovation center. I was asked to do this by Aloe, and yeah, so I just decided to make a turtle. I googled turtle, and this is what came up, or not this is what came up, but something like this came up. I had a lot of issues with this looking like a certain object, so I had to keep on redoing it. Its neck is a little bit like thick, but I think we're okay with it. I think I'm okay with it. Um, but yeah, so this is our Belgium map. I've been trying to use the monorail. I realized I haven't used the monorail in about probably like a year or two. I don't love the monorail at all. So I've been trying to like have a reason to do it. So we implemented that. I still have to make this area as like a welcome center, but it's just a lot so far, and there's still a lot to do. So in our last stream, we finished setting up our main street area, which is a lot of buildings, which is nice. It's more main street and not just like buildings all lined up on the side. We have like a lot of areas that branch out. As you can see right here, we have our shelters just randomly off on the edge of the place. We have attraction buildings, which is something that I usually forget um, in my builds. And then we have certain pathways that lead to like certain parts of the park with different enclosures. We have a Spinosaurus one right here at the end of the main street. It's like a little sitting area, right? So we have our Spinosaurus with this dude over here that looks absolutely crazy. If I saw this in real life, I wouldn't even know what to think. I would think like, what the hell are you guys doing here? That looks funny. Um, but yeah, we have those guys. And then if we go down this pathway right here, we have our gyrospheres, right? And then we have a queue for the gyrosphere. Obviously, they don't go through the queue because of transportation reading, but we have our gyrosphere. The gyrosphere takes us through into the Spinosaurus enclosure with our invisible fences, so you can't get attacked. And then it goes through like this little valley area to this uh Pelacanthus enclosure. I'm going to add other dinosaurs, but we're just getting the European ones out first. Um, so I don't forget about those because I know I'll forget about those. And then if we continue on this way, we cross a path that's just randomly here. I'll talk about that in a second. Um, but we also have this path where the gyrospheres that overlooks an enclosure. I believe it is our Proceratosaurus enclosure. Yes, it is. So we have a couple of our Proceratosaurus. Derpy little things. And then it goes into the aviary. Aviary is kind of simple. Can I get in? We have some baryonyx in here. I think we only have dimorphodons in here for right now. We're gonna add in some other guys. Do we only have dimorphodons? I think we only have a dimorphodons. That's what it looks like. We'll add some more later, but you know, it just goes through this enclosure. I wanted to make this more open, but on the edges I wanted it to be kind of hilly at some places. And I used these little standing things that I've never really used before at all either. But yeah, the tour exits out of this then, and it goes to this area that is usually a problem whenever I use this Germany map because I have no clue what I want to do with this. But we made it kind of like a swampy Stegosaurus area. I believe there's another species in here. I don't remember what it is. I can't see it. Oh, Guanodon, yeah. These guys. You can see the different skins, different versions of them. It's kind of like a swampy area that I kind of wanted to do. When we come through it, the large area. And then when we come out, we have our Proceratosaurus enclosure again. But if you look on the other side, we're going to build another enclosure right here. Probably a bigger guy. Probably the Megalosaur or the... I think that's going to be the Megalosaur. Yeah. But yeah, and anyways, this crosses the path again and it goes to the gyro station. Now this path extends over from here just to attach to the aviary that's right here because I realized that we needed an aviary hatchery. And I think I did a good job. I'm gonna glaze myself a little bit. I think I did a good job at hiding this pathway. I was going on about this in the last stream. You can see that there's a path, but you can't see where it goes, which is, I think, a very important in most of like the stuff when it comes to like creating like theme parks and stuff. It's supposed to just like be immersed in it. So I feel like that's staff path basically. I need to hide this though. I don't like how these look. How it just looks like it's just ending. I'm gonna do this real quick. Hi, Amoga. I think that's the closest I'm gonna get to it. I can't wait to use the new terrain tools for Evolution 3. But yeah, today though we are going to be... Oh, and then we have a hotel area right here. That's incomplete because... I don't know why it's incomplete. I think I just forgot about it. But today we're going to be working on finishing this Main Street area. Mainly this enclosure right here. The two enclosures that are supposed to be right here. And the hotels as well. And then some of these buildings because we are going to be putting some amenities here. I don't know which way they're going to be facing. I don't know which way they should be facing, but on one side we're gonna have like a wall of trees, and the other side we're not. So we have to think about that. Yeah, yeah. The new tools look great. I already saw like a lot of the footage. Um, I didn't really want to. I skipped around and the people's videos that they would posting because I don't really want to like see the campaign until I play it. I kind of screwed myself with the first one or with the second evolution by watching like a whole bunch of people's campaign plays, and like yeah, it felt like my reaction to it was not authentic when I played it, but that's a 2021 problem. But I love all the mechanics and stuff because I'm broke. I've actually never been on a plane before. I will be honest with you as well. Um, and how long is that flight? Like 13? Is that 13 hours? I feel like it's 13 hours. Crazy. Oh no, yeah. Um, I can't wait to do that. I've noticed a little bit of things that I'm worried about, but in the end, the amount of like building items that they're giving us for the modular building as well, it's a lot compared to like the planet games. I noticed we have lists that go on for days. Um, does this go further? I'm gonna need a thing there. We have lists that go on for days, and I'm actually kind of happy about that because right now I'm playing Planet Coaster and I'm kind of struggling between which bricks or concrete I want to use. Um, so I'm just excited for that. I want to put this in the center. Sorry. They'll probably be back at some point, hopefully. I noticed that about a lot of things, but I hope they just keep adding dinosaurs to the third game. I don't really particularly want a fourth one unless they change it a lot compared to Evolution 3. Um, but at that point, like I'd rather have them change the name entirely because having Evolution 4 be the name is a lot. I don't like that. I didn't like Evolution 3, I'm gonna be honest with you, the name, but I don't know what they would name it. Anyways, but that's just me being me and complaining all the time. And on the title screen, Amoga. That too. I love the title screen, by the way. Uh, Giving off the Evolution 1 vibes. But yeah, I can't wait for that game. I can't. Oh, yes. The day that game comes out, or the day the game comes out, oh God. Um, I'll be live streaming from the moment that it launches to probably for 6 hours, maybe. I don't know. It's a Tuesday. So I'm cutting out on my meeting on Tuesday just to live stream for you guys. Um, I don't know how long that I might do that. I've been having trouble speaking the last few days. I'm sorry. The last few streams. Um, I don't know how long I might be streaming for that day, but I might aim for 6 or 12 hours, depending on how it is. Obviously, with breaks, guys. It's important to take breaks when you guys are gaming. But I'm gonna be locking into. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be available either 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. my time. Um, I believe that's the time that the second one came out, and I did the same thing, and I recorded videos then. Hi, Mr. Kappa Face. Welcome, welcome. Um, but yeah, I think I want to design this a different way. I want to put this up this one up. And then have this go out this way and have this one go out this way, not a certain distance. Then we're gonna put these down. I usually never use these either. Oh, and the reason why my park is so detailed, by the way, I am trying to do things that I don't really do. And a lot of that is doing the detail of the parks when I place down the items. That probably does not make sense, but I usually say I'm gonna go back and change this, and I never change it. So I'm holding myself accountable for that. I think I actually want to change these to be a different pathway. I don't. The new paths, the customization on that looks cool as well. I don't really see a use of me using it as of right now because I don't really, when it comes to designing certain things in a certain way, um, I actually like the paths in the game of some of the paths, like these paths. And I'm seeing a lot of preset paths that they have in the third game, and it looks really good. So I don't know. I need to think about the cases where I'm gonna use a custom path and change the coloring on it. But I'm sure there'll be some. That sucks. I actually like the super I miss. How close can I put this without it trying to attach? Okay, that works. Yeah. I want to try something new for the channel, and I think it's gonna um probably not work out. Um, but I am officially set on like having like more time to do stuff now, which is nice. I was explaining this on Wednesday, during my live stream, but I'm done with what I was working on. So I can start recording a lot more and start pre-recording. That's what I'm doing. That's why I took a break this week from recording. I was pre-recording some videos. Mostly the novel Sorna video. That one I'm gonna release it as a whole video instead of a live stream, like doing it part by part. We only have a month left, less than a month left of Evolution 2. So I'm trying to get all these videos out as videos, or all this content out as videos. I hate this. I hate this. I hate the obstruction thing. I hate it. Um, but yeah, so I'm trying to do that. But I think that'll be released. I want to say in like 2 weeks, or 2 weeks or 1 week. I don't think because on Tuesday this week, I'm releasing something where I go back to my first park and update it and make it look so much better. On Thursday, I think I'm doing another Redwood video. So I think on the next Tuesday after the upcoming Tuesday is when I do that for the novel Sorna. So I have all my videos scheduled. It's just if I plan to keep it that way. And I think I decided on what I was going to do for the Jurassic World remake when Evolution 3 comes out. I think I'm going to record the entire thing, oh, upload it, and then the week after I upload it, like the weekend of me uploading it, I will be live streaming and making some changes based off of your guys's like comments, suggestions, detailing it a bit more if I need to, because I'm probably gonna need to detail it a lot more. But yeah, so that video I won't be live streaming it as soon as it comes out. I'll probably It took me until November to actually finish making the Evolution 2 remake, Jurassic World. Um, but I think I'll be done in a week, honestly. I don't know. I don't want to rush it either. I don't want to have to make 10 remakes like how I did for Evolution 2. Okay, let's see. We're gonna. I'm pretty sure they would. Yes, we can. I am. I am so happy about that we can actually detail the buildings. And you know how detailed I can get when it comes to buildings. If you guys saw my uh what is it, the rebirth build, I got detailed with just like pieces of concrete. So yeah, that'll be fun. Can't wait for that. Yes, I will wait until I think Evolution 3 for that. Um you're gonna have to help me on that though. Give me suggestions. Or at least put them in the build suggestion on Discord and update it and like actually give me advice because I have no clue what I want to do for that. I don't I don't know if I want to do a Lost World one and then just add that on to like an Isla Sorna. But the thing is that would make it a lot smaller of a build because I'd have to account for the entire island. So I don't know what I'd want to do. On Wednesday though, I was playing Subnautica and I was almost shitting my pants because I was absolutely terrified of stupid sharks. It was fun. It was really fun. That'll be back probably on Monday. I want to live stream more during the weekdays, but also have my original upload days of Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm going to attempt. Okay, this is not for sure. I'm going to attempt to live stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have them as my upload days. I want to start producing more content, even if it's not Evolution related. Obviously, when Evolution 3 comes out, I will be doing a lot more streaming and videos of Evolution 3. But for the time being, I think I want to start just saying screw it. Screw it, let's just do whatever we want. Have fun. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I already have them written down, don't worry. I have them written down already. I yeah. I think I already have the process of how I would want to do it. Um I think we're doing it the way where it's like we're gonna alternate. We'll do the movie builds and then we'll do like other stuff like JP4 and then we'll do Rebirth last JP novel. We're gonna do that. Sorry. I mean, we're gonna do the movie ones. I forget Rebirth is a movie. We'll do the movie ones, and we'll do the like JP4, the novel ones last. It's just the buildings. I'm going to want to probably try and make them look nice. I know for the Jurassic World remake one, I really want to make the buildings on the main street at least look like how they look in the movies. So I'm going to rewatch it, um, and pause, take pictures or screenshots, and then just try to like try to like get detailed like notes on them. See how that things how they look. Yeah, I need to do my research. That's something I didn't do when I was first making it back in November of 2021, which is still crazy in my opinion. Um, that it's been that long since then. But yeah. Okay, we need another one of these. I actually like how this park is turning. This park is actually looking kind of great. I did say at the end of the stream yesterday that, or not yesterday, last week, last Saturday, I don't know if we will have enough time to finish this off. Do I want to just... I think I put another shop here. What is this one? Is this one's action figures? Why should I? I should probably put another drink shop. And then we attach these two. But instead of them going that way, let's have a little seating area. Sitting area right here. Like so. Okay. I'm actually very excited for the Evolution 3 trees as well. Um, out of all the things that I took from the footage, it was that. The trees look so much better, and there was a visible upgrade with the trees since between Evolution 1 and Evolution 2 as well. So I'm happy the trees are getting updated again. They just look a lot better. I don't know how to explain it. That's just me with my trees. That's I've been watching this for a while. You know, there's a few things about me in there. Trees and tables and chairs. Those are the main parts of my channel. Trees and tables and chairs. Sometimes rocks, but okay, most times rocks, but I love uh trees. Trees. I love trees. Trees. I love trees. Boom. Go. I like these little saplings behind the doors, even though I can't fit like larger trees there. Okay. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna place our tables and chairs. They're in a nice little shaded area, so I think I'm just gonna place these ones down. We'll do 2 and 2. And then in the center, we can do... Oh my god, I can't see. We can do something. I don't know, like... where are the bins? Do like a bin. I feel like a lot of the time I'm overthinking things like this, where we can just honestly just have the trash can. That can be it. I do though want to add these. One, two, three, 4. And then I want to do it on this side again. There we go. It's just a lot of different things. Just a lot of different design things. I need to get into that mindset before Evo 3 comes out. Because if I don't, then I'm probably going to be stuck not doing it. And it's going to make me just hate myself for not doing it. I'll do this. I don't want to use another one of those. I'm trying not to use the BIOS in ones. Oh, we can do another statue. The sculpture. Do I already have one? No, wait, that's the one in that other game. That other build. Stegos. If I do the stegosaurs, I think I'd rather have them be like somewhere back here. It feels like the Triceratops one should go right here. It's the most visible when you look at the placement. The other ones, their heads are angled in a weird way where it doesn't like show them right off the bat. I think this is a good mode. Okay. Keyboard. Trees. I don't think I want to place one of those row beds. Planners, row beds. And it's just as simple as that. Add some banners, where the banners are. The large ones. Where are the large ones? They're up here. It's weird, actually, that our aviary is a part of the gyrosphere. You can't actually walk to it, but we have banners. Like it's like, oh, you could walk to it. Okay. Oh. All right. Is it time to actually change these buildings? I believe it is. Okay. So this one, let's change it that. Let's actually do this. Is this gonna matter? We already have 5 stars. And it's only changed. We're gonna like, okay, here's how this is gonna go. We are going to absolutely flood. Well, we already did this side, but we're gonna do this side as well with amenities. So it's not even gonna really matter because no matter what, our shops and stuff are going to have a lot of people at them, and it's gonna pretty much spread the people out. Okay. Let's move this one. Nice. Well, we fixed that little issue. That would have caused me an aneurysm, but you know, it's fine. Okay. This is a boba place. We can go with this. Let's move this to the left angle or left. I like that for the top. I don't like that for the sides. I kind of want to have some trees on the side. Not that. The one that we passed. That one. Kind of like that. This is a boba shop. So it's... just go with that. The ground. I don't think I could change those planners individually. So I think we're good with how this is. This one. That works. Yeah. Nice. We finally did those shops there. Now it's time for this attraction. Okay. We got our level 4 fins. Now, let us take it along here. Hold on, let's think about this. We want to use the invisible fence for this back area. Okay. And then we want to take this and go this way. And then we want to hide it. And by hide it, I think we should just follow this path a bit. Then we switch it to the level 4 fins. Okay. Take this over here. I can't see because the trees are in the way, but it's okay because the trees are going to be gone in a second, which means I'm going to actually have to place trees down. Replace this one. This one. I don't want to place fences back here because I don't want to block the view from the gyrospheres. How about this? Instead of making this look like it just hides, how about we put this through here, hide it like that, put some trees around this so you can't see it from the pathway. Well, we need smaller trees, actually. So you can't see it from the pathway because immersion. Do we do something like this? We have to put trees here anyways, so let's just go ahead and put trees here. Okay. The issue with me being detailed is that if I'm detailed, I'm going to be detailed with like every single thing. And that's why some of the videos take a long time to do, because I'm like thinking too much about something. Like, does this really work? And I'll just find something like this where these two trees are the exact same. And I'll just delete it. And I'll just spend like a while trying to find something that doesn't look like this tree, but this doesn't look like this tree, even though we only have like 6 options. But like, I don't want a big tree, you know. And I don't want to just do a bush. And I'm going to do a bush there, and I'm going to do a small tree here. And then I'll probably end up just settling on a tree. Anyways, that's just, you know, I make things complicated for myself for no reason. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to want to change the terrain here a bit. Doesn't really make sense that trees are growing on a rock. Unless, you know, the roots are popping out, but we're not going to have that because that doesn't make sense in my opinion. Okay. We're going to have this slope up. These trees down a bit. Have these be all along here. It's okay if we cover this side and this side. All right, cool. Now we just need to add water. Usually what we have is some river like this, but there's no river that connects from this one or anything like that, and there's no waterfall, so we're gonna have to just place like a pond somewhere, like right here probably, and we can just have this go across. Have it hide in the trees. Same thing with right here. Okay. That. Bring this up again. Right. Move out the riverbank. Actually, let's bring this up. I hate how sometimes the ground is lower than the edge of the river. Like the river is elevated. I don't like that at all. Okay, let's smooth out this so those random pieces just disappear. Okay, bring it up a little bit. Okay, do this side now. So it actually looks like it's going down into the river. All right. Nice. We can smooth that out. We can take some of our sand, our rocky sand, and then we can just place all that. Nice. Here, let's make this more expanded. Now we're going to have like a cliff here. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to paint this. Okay. All right. Let's get rid of some of the trees or the vegetation on the ground at least. For at least a bit. We're going to replace these trees, but we're going to place down the separate trees that we can place. I remember how much of a big game changer that was in Evolution 1. That you can they added the update that you can just place down the normal, like the singular trees. This game has come a long way. Okay, we're gonna place down a couple of rocks. Weird how I can place that one that close to that. And then I can't do that, which is crazy. We're gonna place down rocks right here. So our creatures don't go up straight up to the area. What is this view from the viewing gallery actually? Do I want to make it that the dinosaurs can actually go up there? Like, this is sloped down. I think I do. And then we place this feeder down here, right here. I think I like that. And then obviously we're going to need one of these feeders. I don't understand the terrain constraints for this one because it's not even anywhere close to that. Still need this though. And I'm going to have to finish this up. That's good. That works. Okay. Bring this all through here. We can't do that. Move this out. Make this go a little bit further so it kind of looks like it's disappearing. Okay. We'll need to add some trees along this fence line because it's going to annoy me that we can't add trees closer to that fence. So we're going to place down some of the singular trees there. We are going to paint this. Okay, we have to remove some of the trees there as well. Okay. Place some dirt actually underneath this. Because this is flat, I don't want this to be rocks. Okay. Some of this. Okay. Have this go out over here. Nope, I don't want to do that. Let's slope this a bit more. There we go. Slope the edge over here. All right. Then we can take some of our rocks or some of our dirt or sand or rocky sand is what I was trying to say. Never go all the way up here. But we don't want this to be too rocky up here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Then let's put down some... this one kind of works for what I want to go with here. I could always just place down these. But I feel like this matches the environment more. I kind of want like a meadowy field type of look here. We can do the same thing here. With the sand texture on the bottom. Makes it look extra nice. Okay. We kind of have like a pathway leading up to here. We can even, if we want to, try to add a little bit of this stuff up here. We just don't want it to go over the edge and onto the rocks. Okay. Now let's place down our trees. Because we have to place down a lot of trees actually here. We're going to go one tree at a time, but we're going to try to make it not like in the same positions. Like right next to this tower. I don't want to do another one right here. And I don't want to do another one right here. That looks like that tree. So we're going to try to make it a little bit random. The nice thing about these towers is that we can actually place trees in front of this. So it's not just, you know, a blank wall just staring out like over the enclosure. I also don't want to put trees there that will block the view like that. Uh, this one is good. I'm gonna do one of these here as well. I don't know if I want to do that one there. Can I place this one there? Is this one of the trees I already placed here? It's not. Okay. I want like another sapling here. Another one there. I think that's good there. We need a couple more trees over here though. I don't know that. Actually bushes. I think bushes over here would be good. Let's go ahead and do that. Some more saplings as well. Not that one. This one. There you go. Nice. All right. And we are pretty much set on that. Now we just got to add some trees here. I want to block this line from being... Or this... I want to block this line. I want to block this fence from being seen. Place one tree at a time. I don't want to see this from up here as well. So we're just going to place a bunch of trees. Okay, that works. Let's have this down here. I don't want this to be too... Sand? With dirt. That out right here. Right. Now let's go back to our rocks again and start placing them all along here. By the way, guys, this is unmodded, so we're getting back into some few unmodded stuff before Evolution 3 comes out. In my upcoming video, though, one of the buildings got stuck in, like, the border of the map, so I had to use a mod to get it out. But other than that, I'm trying to use a lot less mods. But this build is unmodded completely, so you know, that's how we do. Ooh. Nah. I can't do it like that. Give me the same exact rock. Let's do this one right here. Bro. Okay. I am hungry. Breakfast, so thing burrito. Um, these look like just giant turds. I don't want the rock to be floating. I don't think. Okay, yeah, I can't. Okay, I can't change the specific rotations on that one. Oh, we're getting somewhere. I think that works. Nope. Nope. Crazy. You're giving me the big rock that I don't want when I don't want it. Oh, there's some small rocks. Okay. Okay. I think we're good here. This and we can do the same thing. Okay. Now let's add some trees over here. Not those ones. These ones. Okay. Some bushes. No, let me place it. Jeez. All right. My coffee's cold. Yeah. And okay. We have this enclosure done. So we have sand, we have rocks, we have open space, we have trees. This should be good for like pretty much anything. The only issue is if the dinosaur just doesn't like the amount of space it has, which it shouldn't be an issue. It's larger than most of the enclosures that we already have. It's larger than this one. The only thing that can really have an issue is the water. Got some rocks here actually. That works. All right, let's go make this guy. Where is our hatchery at? Down here. All right. We've made one dinosaur in 1 hour. That's a new record. That's a new record for a sandbox. Megalosaur. Let's click one of our randoms. Random favorites. Let's go and zero out these negative traits. Let's make him more humble. And I think that's good. I don't really... Yeah, what is the required population for this? 3. Maybe it's a good thing that we made our enclosure larger than needed. I am so excited for the Evolution 3 dinosaur airdrop things. How they're actually buildings, hold on, or not buildings. How they're actually crates instead of just them bringing them in. Let's make sure that these aren't all the same. Death Valley. What these for? Open space, 39%, which is good. I think we have that open space. We at least have the rock and the water. The prey. I don't understand the prey value. I'm guessing the 0.50 is the requirement for the prey. So I'm like half of the prey. That's what it makes sense as. So I think we might need another prey feeder maybe. This is my second time in a row using this species in a park. I used them last in Jurassic Park Europe. Now I'm using them in Jurassic World Belgium. See my rating. Ah. Park is turning out absolutely great, guys. See them. Ooh. Okay, let's wait and see these other guys come in. I think they'll be good. Ooh. I can't wait to do the Jurassic Park build in Evolution 3. I can actually make that moat next to the T-Rex enclosure without it looking like just a slope on a cliff. Alright, cool. These guys absolutely fit in. They're not like having any issues. How do I hide the dinosaur highlight? Okay, I guess it was just there with them. Oh, oh, you're gonna go get the goat? You're gonna go get the goat? Oh, no, you're gonna just go eat the feeder. Eat from the feeder. I guess, right? You're like walking on like your right leg more, it looks like. This is why I made this able for them to walk up here. For the guests to see them actually at the feeder. Nice. Look from here. Look at that. That's sick. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Hello, Aloe. Hello, Aloe. Hello, Aloe. Hello. Sorry, it took me a while to see that. I was too focused on these guys. Welcome. I hope you're doing good. Okay, we finished one side of this park. Actually, yeah, we did finish one side of this park already. We have to still do this area. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Let's just cross off this dinosaur from our list that we have. Now, we have 2 more enclosures to make right here. I think we could also fit an enclosure back here, right? Yeah, we can fit an enclosure back there because our lagoon area is going to be right here, if I'm correct. Right here and right here, maybe? So we're going to do that. But we also need to get a Ceratosaurus, a Power Raptor, Concavenator, and that's it. So maybe we could fit one there if we need to. But I think two will fit here. I just don't know where I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna do what I did with this side and place down my shops first. Jeez, look at all that red. Place down my shops first. Crazy, because isn't this a gift shop? But yeah, we're gonna place down these first. There's a lot that can go here. I'm gonna place down a drinking shop. Drinking shop? A drink shop. I want it close to here. I think I want to put it right here. I think I want to put that there. So we can kind of even out this whole area. And then we can put a shop here. And then we can put two more right here. Actually, hold on. We want them facing the boot. We want them facing this over here. So let's have them facing there. Facing here. Do another facing here. One facing here. Well, we will redo the monorail after we're done with this entire area, because obviously this long thing of no pillars just is absolutely disgusting, in my opinion. So we're gonna fix that in a bit. Okay. Hi Moga, welcome back. This one there. Okay, cool. I think this is what we have for our shopping area now. Does that mean what I think it means? Nice. Let's wait, am I gonna be able to place this here? I am. Is that gonna, it's gonna bring the ground up though. So I'm going to want to make this the, okay. Going to want to make this the terrain level then. Okay. Nice. Is it dark already? I'm assuming it's dark already, right? Yeah, you have time. I think. Low health. Damn it, you're stuck again. These guys keep getting stuck. I think it's... Hold on. No, I don't know why these guys keep getting stuck like this. Look how he's stuck. This is a... Oh god, am I stuck now? I'm stuck. Oh god. Can I go in a first person mode? Like, look at him. Ah, that makes sense. How do I... Look at that. That's funny. There you go. Have that. Oh, wait. There's a reason why I took the drone out. Hold on. Hold on. It wasn't just to take a picture of him. It was to do that. Wakey, wakey. There you go. You're fine now. Are there any more that are like that? There was one that got stuck over here the last time. I think we're good. You can see the trees clipping through. Normally that would irritate me, but I'm okay. No, yeah, their Morphodon just is crazy. I don't know why. Okay. Now we want to take some of this and put this through here. Same thing with this right here. And here. Okay. Over here as well. Nice. Okay. I am absolutely loving how this park is turning out. It's actually making me think of it like a theme park, like an actual like nice theme park. It's been a while since I've done this. I think the only time I've actually made a park that felt like a park was obviously Jurassic Park Europe. And whenever I do a remake. Other than that, it's always felt like it's been more not not like facility, but mm, I don't know. It's felt like in the past, it's felt a lot. This one smaller. I don't know how to explain it. It's just felt like a lot smaller in the past. This is gonna annoy me. But I think we this to here. Delete this one. I think we're probably going to end up putting a viewing gallery here anyways, so that little lip right there is okay. But I think we're going to be doing a viewing gallery there anyways. Okay. We do want to mess with our knobs a bit, bringing them closer to... Oh, wait, actually, this one needs to be... Okay. Is there another one that I have to do that to? This one? Let's just bring this one down all the way as well. Alright, cool. Now, I don't think we can fit any trees behind here. Let's just place them anyways, even if they're going over the path. Oh god, there's a lot of decoration that we have to do anyways. I'm not going to try to spend as much time as I did on that other half. Or like I did on that other half, because that was just way too much. Go ahead, tell me a joke. You can always tell me a joke. As long as it's appropriate and I won't get you banned by Nightbot. I think I fixed Nightbot so it just doesn't automatically time people out for what, like 10 minutes. Okay, let's place a couple of these down. Get creative with this. Place down some of our seats. Why did the man fall in the well? He didn't see that well. That's funny. Let's replace this tree. I don't like that one. This gives me a reason to actually use these benches. I need to start using the benches a lot more. Really? Okay. Then we can place the trash can in front of this. Nice. Let's add these banners here for before I forget though. There, one there, one there, one there. Okay, then we can alternate with the mosasaur now. There, there, there. All right, cool. Let's add in more trees back behind these buildings. We have a little bit more space to work with here. Some of these parts. Okay, never mind. Not anymore. Ooh. I don't like that. Okay, let's place down these saplings. These smaller trees. Nice. Let's place down one of these if we can. Oh, nope, accidentally pressed something else. Okay, we can place this one right here. Place this one right here. All right, cool. Then let's get our benches. And put them on the sides. Okay. We already have those things done. Oh god. I have to put some statues down. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to put some statues down. I will be right back though. Give me a minute. I have to go get something. Hey guys, back. Got some breakfast burritos. I was really hungry. All right. So we have quite a bit to do still. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, I think we keep. I don't think we put a tree here because we have that tree right there, anyways. We put a tree here though. I don't. I don't want to make this all look the same. But for at least these little pathways right here, I am. Because I haven't used these planners yet, and I really want to use the planners. I think I use them right here too. I mean, these are all just going to be tables and chairs anyways. Which is kind of gonna be. It's gonna kind of be, little disgusting. Because you guys know how much I love to spam the tables and chairs. Right. We need we need more skeletons in this game, I feel like. Well, I know we're getting them in the next one, but you know what I mean. I just want a little bit. One of these here. All right. Cool. I don't want to use any of the BIOS and things. Um, I'm not going to be too extra with this area. Um, we have a lot to do with the dinosaurs itself for their enclosures. So I'm just going to make this a little bit generic. Sorry about this. We'll come back to it if we need to. If I don't like it. Put some poles here. It looks okay. I feel like it needs a little bit more trees or at least more vegetation. Let's work on the shops real quick though. Ooh, perfect, perfect. Right off the bat, let's turn this into an actual like gift shop thing though. All right. This one's gonna, we're gonna want this one to be in the center. It's also a drink shop. Let's actually keep rotating it until we get Um, Something like this. Let's change this entry to be do that. The middle is okay. I want to change these to probably stairs. Yeah. And then let's change this to a drink. Let's do the coffee. Okay. Did I forget to do these ones here? Oh, I did apparently. Okay. I think I like this. Let's change this to be on the right. And then let's change this to be that. This one. Kind of like that thatch area. Let's change this to be on the left angle though. I don't want the entrance to be the same one as the one we just used. Hmm. Do that. And then this one can go on the left side. Change it to something good. Okay, check this. How many shops has it been? Okay, we can switch it to this. Nice. Okay, we have a couple of different shops going on here, different styles going on here, which is nice. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do for the inner turtle. But we want to do one viewing gallery here. And then we want to do another one here. Okay, so we're going to have two different like enclosures right here. And then we're going to want to make sure we get this other area. Now, I don't want to line this all up to be on the exact same like path. So I think the way we're going to do this is we're going to have this one go right here. These are all those things. This one go right here. The monorail track's in the way. We're gonna move the monorail anyways, so let's just go ahead and disable this entirely. Gonna cut out our entire park anyways. Gonna do a viewing gallery here. If so, that's gonna be the one enclosure. This one, I don't think we're going to even care about putting one of these viewing galleries. We're going to definitely attach these ones together now. Like this. Screw it, we can just attach these ones. Okay. And this is going to go out to here. Like we said in the beginning. And this goes down here. Goes to this cliff line. Okay. Then we're going to cut this off right here before it gets to the lagoon. So we can have decent area to actually put our lagoon area. Okay. Loop this around. Have this come back through. Stop it. Let's stop it. There. Cut this off. Cool. All right. Next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to find a spot for this to be divided. I think this is an okay spot. I think we want to do it like this, though. I clicked a button. All right. Okay. Well, let me finish chewing my food first. I did. I did. I really did. I like your channel and your cat. Mm. Oh, put this. Okay. Mm. That doesn't really affect it though. But knowing that that happens. Oh. All right, that'll work. All right. That is the germ. We'll both get there. Don't worry. Oh. All right. This. Mm. You know what? Yeah, let's have this be a slope. We're gonna want to probably flatten this right here. Some layer slope this. And this I still want to be a cliff. Right here as well. I don't think we're gonna go into depth like how we did with all the rocks in the other one. For the cliff here. Maybe, I don't know. I usually decide that like as I'm putting them down. I don't think we are. Nice. Hold this down. Now let's get our stand. Carry this all the way through to our Spino enclosure. All right, guys, how you guys doing? I feel like this area is so small, and they're okay with it, which is weird. Let's make this okay, like that. We can take some trees, put them right here. I think we're gonna want this so our people can actually see out of the viewing gallery. Okay, and we want to place a few trees. Okay. Same thing with right here. Few trees. Okay, let's just completely put off this area. We're gonna want gates, so we're gonna put one right here, one right here. I don't know where this gate's gonna go, but it's gonna be this for this one. Let's do a gate right here for the Spinos. We have one right there. I don't think they can go through this gate. Oh wait, no, they can't go through that gate. That's for the gyrosphere. We're gonna put the gate there. That one. I think they could find their way to over here. Or they'll have a gate there. Here. Okay. Cool. Most of our enclosures have gates. I don't know where I'm gonna put it for that one I just made over here, but yeah. Okay. I don't think we can put down some trees, but let's try to get some like this grass going because I really don't like the grass that I put. The tripod broke. Sucks. I had it many times. I've dealt with that, so I understand how that feels. It just sucks sometimes. I used to make movies and stuff for like short things. Um, I remember I was editing this horror thing my friend was doing, and I was actually the cameraman as well. Um, just for a college project, and it was fun. It was really fun. I'd do it again. We had to deal with it was a lot of lighting issues that we had to deal with. It was fun. Because we wanted rays to come through like the window because it was supposed to be like moonlight, and so we shined I think 2 lights outside, and then in post production I was messing with it in After Effects, and that's like the first time I used After Effects to do like light rays and stuff, and it actually turned out really good. I don't really remember what the name of the movie thing that we were working on, but it was a good little credit to have for my friend's short film. I'm doing the opposite of what I said I wanted to do. I'm okay with this. This right here, though, I don't really want this to be seen from the path. So we're just going to try to hide this as much as possible. Okay. And then once it gets to over here, we can honestly put another one of these. Or we can just... I don't think I want to do another tower. I can do something like this. I'll actually attach this later. When we do the Lagoon stream. Because we're gonna do both of these. Probably I'll do this one. Probably do this one first and then this one next stream. But we're just gonna set that up for then. Other than that, I think it's time to actually... Let's put down our feeders actually first. I can play, maybe I can play Subnautica. Right now, probably. I'm gonna have to restart the stream if I do that though. If not, I'll definitely end up playing, I think either tomorrow or Monday. I don't think I can get away with... I can, actually. I definitely can. I'm trying to remember what I need to do in Subnautica first. If it's something extensive. Because we did a lot of the stuff that I missed last stream. Or the stream before last stream. When I played Subnautica. I did a lot of that stuff on Wednesday. Maybe. We'll see. We're almost done with this for this episode, though. Now we need to add our dinosaurs. So let's do our Cavinator. I'm happy they're adding the pronunciation into the game. In the third one, so I don't have an excuse to actually get it wrong. Let's do random. Let's see what comes up. I haven't actually played with these guys a bit. Humble, obviously. Make them social as well. I think we're good. Oh wait, I just did this. Okay. Two more. And then our other one is the Pyroraptor. Do I want to do the Pyro or do I want to do the Cerata first? If I do the Ceratosaurus, it'll be in one of these two enclosures. I'm gonna do another one here. I don't really want to put the Pyroraptor away from everything else. I don't want to put one there. think... And I could also do a Ceratosaurus down here. I don't know. I think I'll do the Pyro Raptor. Or whichever one has the most... What is it? Where is it? What am I trying to look for? Appeal. 201. And you'll probably end up giving me... I'm probably going to end up doing 3 if I do that. That's 6. 3. And then the Pyro is going to... do 152, and I'll probably do 4 of those. So that's over. Okay, I'll probably do the Pyro then. I like the Pyro when it comes to the coloring. You can see which ones are... You can see the difference in all of them. I like the white ones and the... I like this one. And I believe it's... Is it this one or is it this one? It might be this one. Make you guys? How much are you going to give me? 6. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to get a purple one. Green. Both are the same. Alright. We have a hatchery here too, just in case we want to do like another herbivore enclosure. Let's put you guys here. Oh, you guys like that. Okay. Now let's put you guys all the way over here. I can probably place Subnautica. If we need to give them more space, we can just cut out some water. Other than that, we are going to edit our monorail track. This is going to go across right here. I don't really like that. Is it not gonna place anything there because of the trees? Hold on. I'm trying to see how this works the best. That we can actually get a good visibility on the dinosaurs. I want to remove some of these trees so we can actually get that pillar there. Other than that, we are good to go with that. And we can attach these. That is going to bother me. We can attach these to the main pathway. Okay. Nice. You guys okay? You guys are okay. Nice. You know, if you I like, ooh, that one's nice. Again, I haven't really looked at a lot of the skins in this game. And the patterns. I'm gonna have to do that when the 3rd game comes out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that with the babies as well. Can you lock on, please? Ooh. Wait, which one is this one? Is this... That one looks nice. I like the yellow on it. Okay. Take a look at our Power Raptors. Whoa. That's crazy. What about this one? That one looks... Where's the blue coming from? Is it really just that? Again, and this is the good one. Okay. That's crazy. This one's crazy. This one is crazy. I really like the detail of the coloring on this. You can really see how it pops out. Obviously, everything pops out about this one. Okay, but everyone's good with food and everything as well. I think I want to put one of these feeders down right here for them. And I was thinking about this area in the middle for the longest time because I had no clue what I wanted to put here because nothing really fits here. So I had the thought of what if we just made this all a field with grass and make everyone's allergies act up. I know it's a bit lazy, but I feel like it fits like the park a decent amount. Like you have your... I don't want to do anything to mess up the turtle. That's the thing. We have this turtle here, and if I put a building in the middle of it, it just doesn't feel right. I don't want to. And I feel like it makes this whole, like, grandeur of the innovation center. It makes it look so good. Because it's like a garden almost if we had all the stuff. Except for the fact that we have some planters, but the planters are all either like almost a rectangle shape or like their positioning is rectangular. We don't have like any planters. Like, of course, we have the potted ones like these, but I'm not gonna go ahead and spend like 5 hours putting potted plants all along here. I mean, I can actually, I really can, and that's something crazy that I do just because I said it. Anyways, so I don't know. Um, I will though put some trees along the edge of this though. That's probably gonna end up what I'm doing, but the thing is I don't want to spend time on stream doing that for like a long time. Because I will say that it'll probably take me at least 3 hours, knowing my insanity. Do I want to put anything on the actual turtle itself? I just like it like this. We need to still work on the hotel area. We're at 157. Now, what do I want to do for this? I did want to build this in. I know if I don't do this now, I'm just gonna forget about it and not do it later. So that's why I'm touching this right now. I'm probably gonna put trees in all these spots right here. But I will for some reason put tables and chairs here. I don't think I'll do one right here. I'll do one right here. Some right here and here. So okay. We're getting somewhere. Bench there. Take a bench down here and here. Put a trash can at these ends right there. And here. There. 2 benches. Okay. I think we're good with that. Right. And then let's put some trees down. The amount of noises these dinosaurs are making. So loud. It's the fact that I can hear them from all the way over here. It is nice though. The atmosphere is nice. You know, you can tell that the dinosaurs are in the park. Sometimes you could hear like the dinosaurs just randomly on the Sorna map. I do love the brachiosaurs though, when you can hear them from across the park. Sometimes it does seem a little bit problematic though, because if you're trying to like make it immersive in the way that like there's mountains or hills or something going across it, it's like I'm pretty sure those sounds would be blocked by those things, but it's still nice though. I like it. It's just that's something that you're probably not going to end up worrying about unless you're like very like ADHD like me, where I'm just gonna focus on it because I'm hearing it for like I don't know, just for way too long. I remember my Spanish teacher went on this whole rant about my name. Because she's like, the closest translation to your name in Spanish is John. And I'm like, huh. I was actually gonna have a Spanish name, but they decided on something else because my dad couldn't pronounce it. Okay, look at it. Look how amazing this whole area looks. Where's our monorail at? That's all over there. Yeah. Turning out great. This park is absolutely amazing. I actually like the monorail. The monorail doesn't look jank. Try to get a good screenshot area for this. Yeah. I don't know. Should I play Subnautica right now? I had to restart the stream to do that. I don't want to have it attached to this. Like how the monorail just comes out of nowhere and it's hella high. Here. Oh, who has low health? I swear to God. Oh. Why do you guys have low health? Food? But you have food. Am I crazy? Did you guys not reach that? Guys, you guys okay? Alright, y'all are good. What is our issue with this? Oh, it's just that. Okay. Let me do this now. I'm gonna reuse the same stream as last on Wednesday. Today at 12:15. Okay, let's get that set up. Yeah. This park is looking good. 6, 2, 12, 10. Let's not click that. Right. We are going to switch to Yeah, I don't understand that sometimes. We're gonna switch to um Subnautica though. I'm gonna play that for like an hour and a half, maybe, uh, before I go and kill. But let's see how this works. So if I end stream,